Hey YouTube. Okay, so this is my fourth attempt at making this video. Um, Today is Truth Tuesday, and I had no idea it was going to be this hard to make a Truth Tuesday video, because I have to be at work at 7 o'clock in the morning. It is now 9:25 at night, and I've already showered and been in bed, but I'm sitting here filming this video for you guys because I mean, it would have been done and over with, but I'm blabbering now, but I'm scared. And I never realized just how scared I was until I started filming this. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 truths of mine, 5 truths I don't really talk about to many people. So here we go. Let's start out with the first one. Number 1, depression. I have intense depression, and I've had intense depression all my life. In 2013, I finally sought treatment behind my parents' back. So, if Mom, Dad, if you're watching, sorry, I love you so much. But I had to do it, or you were going to lose a daughter. And I figured what's more important is me stay here than you have to go through that. So I sought treatment, and I had a wonderful therapist who decided that since everything I had to go through at home, I if they found, I'm not that my parents are awful, but if my parents had found out that I was going to therapy and taking medication, they would have been a little bit upset. So he wanted, since I was an adult, he just wanted to keep it under wraps to try to help me, and then eventually let me tell my parents if I wanted to. So besides that, yeah, he started me on Lexapro. Well, he told the doctor that I should be on a medication, and he prescribed me Lexapro. It's not a big drug, but it helped for quite a while. But now, it's not really working anymore, so I'm gonna have to go back. I'm really afraid to, because this time there's not gonna be any under the cover thing about it, and I'm afraid with jobs and everything. Different story for a different day. But also, I have intense anxiety. So I have only had anxiety for probably, well, no, I've always had anxiety. Let me rephrase that. But I've only been having intense anxiety symptoms since probably 2013, and it came about very sparingly, but intense, and then it kept multiplying, where, like, panic attacks happen to me, like, once a day now, maybe twice a day. So I'm gonna have to speak to my doctor about that and let him know, and try to go from there to help me help myself. The next, did I tell you that was number 2, anxiety? Number 2. Now number 3 is my fear of failure. Got it right. I am afraid to fail miserably. I am so afraid to fail. I believe that I need to succeed in life, because that's what I've always sought out to do. I never wanted to end up, I guess, in my own mind, what I would consider a failure. And a failure would probably be someone who just has a meaningless job. And I'm not saying there are any meaningless jobs out there, don't get me wrong. I'm saying meaningless job for me, a job that doesn't have meaning for me because it's not where my heart is. Well, as of right now, I feel like that's where I'm at. I mean, my job is meaningful. It's really meaningful. But I set out to be this entrepreneur of mental health. I wanted to combat it, the stigma, and it turns out I'm just working at a preschool, and I mean, maybe that's all I'm supposed to do, but I don't feel that way. I feel like I'm a failure right now. So, yeah, I'm trying to work through that right now and trying to tell myself that it will happen in time. What I want will happen in time. And that's part of the reasons why I'm here talking to you guys. Because even though there is no one out there, crickets, 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 crickets. But hopefully, one day, this video will find someone who needs it with all my other videos. And they will enjoy it. So now, where are we at? Number 4? Number 4. I have friends that tell me that they feel like I have everything together. I am put together all the time, and nothing about me says I'm falling apart. They're wrong. Very wrong. Extremely wrong. Yeah, extremely wrong. I am never together. Inside. I mean, I do my best to, I pretty well succeed at showing it on the outside that I'm together. I am wonderful. I am not depressed. I don't have anxiety. What are you talking about? I'm not a failure in life at all. I have everything put together. I know exactly what I'm going to be doing now. I don't whatsoever. I am a total train wreck inside. And even though it makes me feel good when people tell me they feel like I have it all put together, but again, it makes me realize just how much I lie to everyone outside me. But I don't want to seem like, feel like I'm over dramatic, you know, like I'm going to be over dramatic if I talk about how I'm feeling. And I know that's not it at all. I have wonderful friends and family who would love to talk to me and help me out, but for some reason I feel like I'll become a bother in their day, and I don't. So leads me to the last one. 5. I want to make a difference. Now, with this, I mean I want to make a difference in the world, specifically in the mental health category. I want people to know that it's okay to suffer from a mental health issue. It's okay to have depression and anxiety because, honestly, we are the majority. Isn't that crazy? And the majority of people will be diagnosed with a mental health disorder at least once in their lifetime. Or they go undiagnosed throughout their lifetime but could be diagnosed. And, you know, there's a lot of stigma that is involved with mental health, so we've really got to get the word out and show people that it's okay. And I also want to help people. One of my biggest goals would probably be to open up my own homeless shelter, a homeless shelter where I feed them 3 times a day, because you think that's a big deal, though it's not a big deal. All homeless shelters do. No, they don't. I've actually been to a homeless shelter who makes the tenants there dance and do embarrassing tricks for their food. Not okay. And the worst part is it's a Christian shelter. So that needs to be worked on. And I've also been to homeless shelters that don't feed them during the day, and that they have to pay to stay there. That's not okay. I mean, like, I can understand if you're there for like a year and you're working and have a job, maybe you should pay. Yeah, but I'm talking some make you pay when you first get in there, and some only let you stay for a week. Now, I don't know about you guys, but finding a job and finding housing in a week is impossible. I I've tried it myself. It doesn't happen. But thank God that I had a place to stay. But these people don't. It's very sad to hear their stories. And another thing I want to do is help women, battered women, or women or girls that have been molested or raped. I really want to spread the word that it's okay. It's not your fault, and it's okay to talk to people. It's okay, and in fact, you should talk to people about it. You should tell people, so that way you can get help and you can get the jerk who did it to you off the street. Because I know I follow the media about women's health and everything. I know that that doesn't happen most of the time. Only 16.3% of perpetrators get punished for their crimes, which is not a statistic that we want. We want 100% of those perpetrators to be punished for what they have done, because it leaves a mark. I know it does. I've been there. It leaves a mark, and I will get more to that later on. But besides that, I just want to end the stigma that comes along with mental health. And so that's why I'm here making these videos, putting myself out there. And if you could, why don't you comment below and tell me, what are some truths about you, and what are some things you would want to do in the future? What if you could change the world? How would you change the world? I want to know. Tell me. And please subscribe to me, like, comment below. And I will be posting more videos. Tomorrow is Warrior Wednesday. I'm going to be talking with my fight of PCOS and what that means. Because I'm a PCOS warrior, as I like to call it. And so, yeah, stick around and subscribe and everything. So, it was nice talking to you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.